stupid. Dumb ignoramus. You can't see squat out there. Hello? Is there anybody out there? Guys all fell asleep. Everybody's going to sleep early. Well, I'll just sit here by myself. Watch the darkness. It's totally black out there. I mean, totally. Well, hello there. How are you, Lurks a lot? Hey, Rod. You haven't gotten back to me. You okay? Hi, Hoosier. Hey, Typical. We've had a whole bunch of activity around here lately. Every time I come home the next morning, I get up and the kids come out and tell me all the stuff that's been happening out here. So I figured I don't have to work tomorrow, so I'd go live. I'm glad to hear you're still breathing. I've been busy, but I'm fine. How are you? Haven't had much time to spend out here with these guys, but boy, they've been active. Don't apologize. I just want to make sure that you're okay, and I've got some stuff, you need to start taking. Hi, sis. I'm doing good, Typical. How are you? Hey, Southern Grits. Merry Christmas to you, too. Hello, Emma. So get back with me as soon as you can. I hope you're feeling better. Well, we can work on it, seriously. And Rod, don't worry about spending a lot of money on stuff because I finally got up here and got all my medicines or natural stuff. And I've got tons and tons that I can make stuff out of and send it to you. So it's a whole bunch cheaper. Hey, Sherry. It's a whole bunch cheaper than buying it online. I mean, a whole bunch cheaper. Like, for instance, if you want to buy a bottle of CoQ10, for your heart, because it's really good for your heart, right? If you want to buy a bottle, it's like $35 a bottle. But if I got it from my place where I get my bulk, I can make enough, and that'll probably last you, if you buy it at the store, it's probably last you like 30 days, maybe. But I get it in bulk, and I have enough that'll last me almost a year. So, because I can make my own pills. So you got to get back to me, and we can discuss what's going on with you, and then maybe I can make you up a couple of pills that you can take. Hey, Sharon. Merry Christmas to you, too. Although it's not Christmas yet. Yeah, don't leave me hanging, hon, because it makes me worried. Makes me think you're in the hospital or something. Yeah, I'm buying everything. I'm buying all my herbs in bulk. And then, of course, I mix them with alcohol or with oil. Let them sit for 6 to 8 weeks. Strain them, and then I can make tinctures out of them or, the essential oils out of them. Yeah, I know. I'm just giving you grief, Sharon. People are saying Merry Christmas right after Halloween. I was just shocked. Of course, all the stores had to bombard themselves with Christmas stock. It's kind of funny to me that they're loaded with Christmas stock, but they're not loaded with groceries. How are the trucks getting there to get Christmas stuff but not groceries? That's a whole different subject. We won't go there. Anyways, I'm happy. I don't have to work tomorrow. I've been working all week. I am just slap happy, I guess. I don't know what's wrong with me, but I'm so excited to have a day off. Hey, maybe, I know what I can do. Hey, Ramona. You guys won't be able to see it real well, and I hope it doesn't fall down. Let me try. Hold on one second. A little crawl space. Oh. Looky, guys. Look at that. Sinus infection. Oh, no, 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 no. Garlic, onion, and honey. Make yourself a tea out of it. Warm it up and drink it every 2 hours. Get rid of your sinus infection. Get a wash rag, put some kind of eucalyptus, Vicks or vapor rub or something. Get it hot, stick it on your nose, and you'll be fine. Anyways, see that? I got a stove. And I move stuff around. I know it looks so busy, but look at that. You're my Christmas tree. Your little baby Christmas tree. How cute. Anyways, yeah. Look at this mess. But it's getting there, guys. I don't have any walls or ceilings. But we'll get that eventually, right? All right, back to the darkness. Yeah, I've got a stove. I've got a refrigerator. I've got a bathtub. I've got a toilet. Of course, we don't have a kitchen sink or a bathroom sink yet, but I don't care. It's all good, right? Now don't fall. Don't fall. Stay there. Oh, yeah, okay. Anyways, so how is everybody? I miss you guys so much. But it's really, really, really crazy busy. Not just the holiday season, but, you know, I'm trying to get caught up here and get things done around the house. And I found these 12 by 12 peel and stick tile things. I could do the entire house for like $500. That's, you know, one good job, and I can do the entire floor. Woo-hoo-hoo. The only thing I'm not real sure about is I don't know what to do with the ceiling. I just can't find anything to put on the ceiling because I'm not putting drywall up there. There's no way that, I mean, can you imagine me trying to get a scaffolding in here to hang drywall up? I'd have to be laying on my back. My feet up on the bottom of the, you know, because they're 4x8 sheets. Oh, really, Southern? It's emtdee04@yahoo.com. It's in my on my about page. Thank you, Ramona. Anyways, I'm having so much fun today. Hello, Andrew. Welcome. Oh, well, you don't have to look very far here. And I'm serious about the sinus. If you get a warm wash rag, and I don't know if you watch the video where you do the sinus manipulation, the massages on your face, but get a warm wash rag, put it in the microwave, get it nice and hot, put a little bit of Vicks or something on there, and stick it on, you know, fold the wash rag into a square and stick it right between your eyeballs and your forehead and your nose. And you'll unclog yourself pretty well. Don't forget to do the lymph nodes on the side of your ears, okay? Because you've got to make sure that it has some place to go. But anyways, I'm so excited. So anyway, this is what happened night before. No, what was it? It was last night when I got home. First of all, my patient had a collapse. I had an episode yesterday, so I stayed there a little bit later. And when I got home, Dusty was off work, and I met her at the truck, and she told me that they've been hearing a lot of noise out behind the little shed. You know, they're staying in the little shed that I used to stay in, that Denny and I were staying in. So the kids are staying there. And, you know, oh, dang it. Sorry, guys. The wind just knocked it right off. I am so sorry. God bless America. Hold on. I know I probably broke your eardrums, guys. I don't know why this keeps happening, but it's really windy out here and it just knocked it down. So let me see. Let me try this again. Are you all there? Did I kill everybody? Hello? Who is that? Yeah, I always drop you guys. It's not easy. All right, let me put you back up here. Hope you stay. Okay. So, Dusty met me at the car and we were talking about it. And she said that her and Denny were coming home and they were driving down this road here and she saw eye shine. And I said, what color was it? She said, kind of a yellowish, orangish color. And I said, okay. And she said the eyes were really big. And it was right next door to us. Hey, Pam. It was the driveway right before mine. And she said that that Denny and her slowed down when they got close to the driveway itself. And she said it took off running back into the back towards our house. And Denny said, you know, that it was a guy. But number one, if it was a guy, the eyes wouldn't have been so big, number one, but number two, they're not going to shine. They're not, you know, it's just not going to reflect eye shine off the truck. So I guess they were kind of liking or kind of getting to know Jay and Dusty and the kids. And then this corner over here where you guys are facing right now, although there's nothing to see, all my lights have died. And when when Denny pulls in with Dusty here in a few seconds, you guys will be able to see it. Hey, Flat Rock. This corner over here where they're always at, they were there last night. You know, I could hear them out here last night, and I could hear the little one. And I yelled at Michael, and I told him, I said, stop running. Can you imagine if Michael, because he loves to run really fast, can you imagine if Michael ran from one shed to the other and the little one ran after him? I think that poor boy would have a heart attack and die. Listen to me just rattle off. Like I said, I'm so happy. It's been so long. You guys still haven't told me, how are you? Is everybody doing okay? Because I know I know that little one wants to. I know. But I wouldn't be surprised tonight, like I said, if I don't get some activity, because they've been trying to get my attention now for about a week. Yeah, but you know what? I was doing a live chat one night where they were talking back, and I searched this place trying to find out you know, if somebody else was, what was that? Did you hear that? I thought somebody else was watching my live chat because they were repeating every word I said, but it almost sounded like me saying it. So I went searching. I went in to see if Lizzie was on or the computer was on or something, but you could clearly hear them talking back. Well, I think it was, I don't know when it was, Sunday night? Yeah, it was Sunday night. I was sitting out here and I was just sitting out in the front. It was dark out, you know, it was really windy, and I was just sitting in a chair because I couldn't go to sleep, and I was just looking out there, and I heard on this corner just the normal, you know, that noise, which to me is them saying hello. I haven't even started shopping yet, Sharon. Anyway, but a lot of activity, a whole bunch of activity. So I know that they're getting ready. You know, I think that they're getting ready to have me come up in the window and start giving me grief or throwing things or making noises. I'm listening. Hold on. I don't know if you guys just heard that, but that's exactly what it sounded like. Ugh. Oh, yep, there goes the dogs. I think my husband's coming. Hello. I'm so excited though. I think they took off for a while. Here comes the wind. I don't know if you can hear it, but now I've got this thing up against it, so hopefully it won't drop. I lost my little box that I usually set the phone up on. I can't use any of the tripods because it has to be up against the window or all you guys are going to see is the screen. Yeah, and that Yahoo, the one that shot Bella, Buck came over yesterday and told me that he said, boy, those people must have a lot of money. And I said, yeah, I've been listening to gunshot every day, all day long, making Tank jump out of his cage. But yeah, exactly, Andrew. That's what they sound like. If you can speed it up or sometimes slow it down. But they're shooting all the time. And Buck told me that he talked to the guy. They just sit out there and randomly shoot at stuff. I really wish they'd go away. Thank God right now they're only here on weekends. They hurt one of these big guys and it's all over. They're going to be sorry. And I'm really excited because I want to see how big the baby is now. I guess that would require me to go out there and start walking around, huh? Hello, lurkers. How are you? Long time no see. It's pretty bad just looking at blackness, isn't it? Maybe I can go put a flashlight out there. Yeah, I'll ask Denny to do that. I heard that too, Andrew. I heard the same thing. I don't need boots. It's not cold yet. Of course, tomorrow's going to be a different story. Did you hear that, Ramona? It's supposed to be, yeah, they might. It's supposed to be, the high is supposed to be like in the 50s and the low's 28 after it was 75 degrees today. 80 degrees yesterday. It didn't hardly rain here at all. It kind of poured for a little bit this morning and then it was gone. I'm glad you guys get to find each other. It's supposed to be colder than that at your place. Oh, wow. Yeah, yesterday I started watching the weather about what happened up there north, in Wisconsin, Oregon, all that kind of stuff. Oh my goodness, Kansas. Boy, they got pummeled. And then the whole, Kentucky and Tennessee and all that. That's some wicked weather. See, I heard it again. Hold on. No, they're not. Hello? Oh, Kahina. I talked to Rick a couple days ago, asked him how it was going. Yeah, you're not kidding, Southern. Our bed should be here. Our mattress should be here sometime next week. Hopefully before Christmas. It might be afterwards, but I want to find the guy in town that uses his chainsaw to make animals with. There's a big, and I need to take a picture of that and send it to you guys, but he made a big Sasquatch out of a piece of wood, and it's awesome. Then he stopped by to find out how much he was selling it for. Of course, he was sorry he stopped by. I'm sure he wants a fortune. I don't think everybody around would be, no, I don't think so. And I'll tell you why. Because they know people's intent. If those guys decided to do the shooting and shot one of them, I think they'd retaliate on them. But they know the rest of them. Pray for me. They can call me for surgery anytime. What? What'd I miss? Who's having surgery? Sharon, you're going to have surgery? Ooh, Southern, you're the one that's going to have surgery? Oh, you will definitely pray for you. Absolutely, definitely pray. Yeah, I love the sounds. I love the sounds of the night here. No, I realize that, Sharon. It's Southern that's having the surgery. Well, I promise you we'll keep you in prayers. I'm going to ask the Lord to go before you to guide the hands of the surgeon and that you have a speedy recovery. Oh, really? Tell her I said hi. Would your sister have surgery for, Ramona? Hey, Mike. How are you, sweetie? Long time no see. Not your fault. Oh, parathyroid. Is she dumping too much calcium? Yeah, the patient I've been taking care of lately bottomed out. Thought he was going to have a heart attack. His pacemaker kicked in. Yeah. Well, I got some stuff that'll help with that, Ramona. I'll tell you about it because my mom went through that too. Hey, Barry, how are you? Shut up, stomach. My stomach is talking. How's things going, Mike? Hope your family's all doing well. Oh, gravy, Southern. That's hard. Everybody in your family okay, Mike? Yeah, I'm getting there. I have some issues. I have L4 and L5 that are facet arthropathy. And so that's causing me some grief, but if you can get someone to manipulate, like a massage therapist, they can put it back in place. I had my son do it one day and it worked really well. With all the lifting I've been doing, it keeps popping out. So I have to wear that brace if I'm going to be doing a lot of lifting or a lot of bending over. Oh, you guys ought to see my hothouse. Oh, I'm so far behind, but it's doing wonderful. I'm praying for a good crop. I'll have the grandkids here next Wednesday. Can't tell you it's much different here, Andrew, especially with the way things are going. Every country has their own problems, but let me tell you, a lot of people hate the United States and they think we're spoiled, and most of us, for the most part, you know, compared to other countries, I can see why they think that way, but not all people in the USA are the same way. They can't put us all in the same category. But the grass is no greener on the other side, trust me. It depends on what you do. Depends on where you go, what you do, what you want to do. The same dog, Martha? Oh, my word. Excuse me. There's going to be 6 of them here, which is going to be funny. Nope, wait a minute. Yeah, 6. Hey, Quinn. I miss you too. Like I said, if I could keep this job I have right now, oh my gosh, Martha, I'm so sorry. Hey, Donna. We cleaned out the other shed, and we're going to go ahead and put sheets up and that air bed. And the lady whose dad I'm taking care of right now, she's going to sell me a bunk bed because I think the kids will need it when they move into their bigger shed anyway. If the price is right, I'll buy it. But if not, you know, then we'll figure out a way. Good night, Typical. Nice to see you, sweetie. How you been, Quinn? Yeah, it just depends on where you go. Prices of property has really gone up a lot. I don't know what the difference is between the UK and here. Hey, Duke, how are you? I don't know what the difference is, but I know there's places that still sell land for pretty cheap. But I will tell you this, when we started looking at property a couple years back, it was anywhere from 600 to, no, actually 300 to about $600 an acre. When we were finally ready to move, it ended up being 1,000 to 2,000 an acre. And now the same piece of property we were looking at 3 years ago is now about $3,000 to $6,000 an acre. Who's depressed and anxious? You better not be. Hey, Mike, did you answer me before when I asked you how's the family doing? I'm sorry if I missed it. Well, hello, cryptids. Yeah, I did too. Oh, thank you, Donna. It's nice to see you. I got a wonderful card in the mail with a couple, you know, bars of chocolate and some stuff to put on top of my refrigerator, and it about made me cry. It was one of the nicest letters I've gotten, and if that person here is lurking, I want you to know that I'm praying diligently for you. And thank you very much for the Christmas card. I loved it. Okay, Mike, I got it. I'm glad to hear. This lady that I'm taking care of, her dad, every single person in their family has had the bananas #1 and bananas #2. You did not. Hey, Tony, how are you? Well, Brittany, my daughter, bought me that little Christmas tree and brought all the stuff with it. She went to the dollar store. It was just adorable. It's such a cute little tree. We've always had really big trees, but this is perfect. And the house is so cluttered right now. Now, they might not be too happy if they just got through logging. You know, I'm mad at the state of Oklahoma. I am really mad. You want to know why? They promised us last year that they would give me as many pine trees as I wanted. So I called them up to find out. I called them up to find out how many trees I could have this year, and they said I'd be on a 2-year waiting list. They didn't say that 6 months ago when I asked them. Almost, Sharon. Yeah. Listen to you, Tony. It sounds like me, Mike. Well, pine trees shouldn't be scarce. They grow them all year round. I mean, they replace. How can they be scarce? They didn't get burned up. Zippity doo dah, zippity. I'm so excited. I don't have to work tomorrow. I'm so excited. Listen to me. Oh, that's Denny and I are slowing down on our smoking. I am coughing like crazy now. Get up in the morning and just trying to get all that stuff out of my system. We're down to about 4 cigarettes a day. I can't wait. I don't want to spend another dime on a pack of cigarettes. Hey, if you guys get a chance, I know there's a lot of stuff going on in the world right now, and I know there's a lot of people that are really concerned about not being able to get groceries, but let me tell you something. And this is just my suggestion. Oatmeal is something that'll stay forever. Uh, uh, Flour, cornmeal, sugar, baking powder, baking soda, uh, a lot of your canned meats, grow potatoes. They're so simple, it's disgusting. Just get potting soil, throw some potatoes in there, put potting soil on top of them, water, and leave them. I mean, I'm telling you, they're going to grow on their own. Or you can get potato seeds or whatever you want to do. But, yeah, exactly. Rice will never go bad. There's a lot, beans, will never go bad. If you're going to get anything, get that kind of stuff and put them away. Don't worry about toilet paper for crying out loud. Don't worry about that kind of stuff. What you're going to need is food and water. Just make sure that you have food and water. Well, you can go ahead and collect rocks if you want. I got a whole property full of them if you want to, Tony. You can come get them. Yeah, if you like grits, but I don't like grits, so. But I made sure that I stockpiled that stuff, and I've had it for, a couple years. I keep swapping them out. And don't collect any dollars, because dollars aren't going to be worth anything. You need to collect all your coins. Get yourself a little jar, a big jar, and start putting all your change in it. That's what you're going to need. Hey, Shane, how are you? You can cook them over a campfire, you know. There's, you make a little fire out there, and you could, trust me, where there's a will, there's a way. But you don't want to get caught with not having any kind of groceries. And when things get really bad, you're not going to be able to get groceries. Fluffy squirrels, you're funny, Duke. Remember, there's a lot of, well, no, I'm not going to say that because you guys will probably use the wrong stuff, but there's some stuff out there in your woods you can use as toilet paper. Forget about the toilet paper. I cannot believe that people jumped on that bandwagon. I laughed so hard. Really? Well, yeah, Southern Grits, that's your name. It's adorable. I'm not pushing a panic button either. I'm just saying if you want to do something, grow yourself some potatoes. Potatoes and onions are real easy to grow. They'll have them all year round. Chives are really easy to grow. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's going to get that bad, Southern. Dang it, hold on. I do think it's going to get that bad, at least for a while, because people are really getting irritated that they can't get soup, they can't get certain things at the grocery store. And, you go to the grocery store and you take things for granted. I mean, you really do. People take things for granted. And if you can't get it, like milk, stuff like that, people are going to panic. And you just don't, yeah, oatmeal's a great thing to store up on. People are going to panic, and when they do, they're going to start pulling things off the shelves like they did the toilet paper. Don't get caught like that. Make sure that you have at least a container full of some of those that you can sustain yourself, at least for a couple of months. Oh, here comes Denny and Dusty. Hello. Goodbye. I have this sticker on the side of my truck, and someone said, because it says Bigfoot Response Team, and they said, well, do you have any cards? Is there a phone number on it, email address? And I was like, oops, forgot. I didn't even bother putting anything like that on there. It was too funny. Yeah, they've been around the past week a lot. I mean, I have to put earplugs in order to not hear that stuff out there. But in order for me to get up at the crack of dawn to go to work every morning, I have to. Yeah, I'm not going to tell you that I can do a video on kitchen scraps and stuff like that, because I tell you I'm going to do it and then I don't end up getting the time to do it. So I'm not promising nothing anymore. I mean, I wanted to keep going with my hothouse with you guys in my garden, but all that kind of fell apart when I had to go back to work. But yeah, they've been really active lately. And there was one right behind the shed and took off running back by the dogs, and the dogs both ran into their doghouse. I wouldn't doubt it, Southern Grits, but I'm just saying, I'm not an alarmist, guys. I really am not, but I think it's for your own benefit. I think it's a smart thing to do. Even the Bible says prepare yourself. Be prepared, count the cost, but be smart. It's not going to take a whole bunch of money to every single time you go to the grocery store to pick up a little thing here, a little thing there. I wouldn't suggest tuna fish, although a lot of people do. I would suggest the canned chickens and stuff like that. Just make sure the dates, because it'll last 5 years. Your beans will last forever. Sugar and flour, and you can make all kinds of stuff with that. But oatmeal is one of the things that you can get. You can get boxes of raisins and prunes and cans of vegetables, and don't buy anything that's not going to last you at least 5 years. Look at the dates on it. You got a couple years after those dates. What kind of secret, Martha? Barry says, well, yeah. He's waiting. Yeah, you can put them in a dehydrator. Well, I started not stockpiling, but I did start gathering my medical supplies since about 1999. Yeah, you can do them in your oven too. Yeah, it's really smart. Oh yeah, she still has her cactus. Hold on, guys. I gotta go get my plug in because I know my battery's gonna die. So hold on a second. Yeah, lurks a lot. I do have not trappers, but I do have a lot of meat around here. And Buck's favorite meal is squirrel. You know, the only way to eat squirrel is to fry it. But you know, there's so many hog out here. I doubt anybody would go hungry unless they don't want to eat, you know, wild game. But hang on a second. Let me go get my charger before I lose you guys. Hey, Denny. Baby. Denny. Will you go in the bedroom on the floor and get me my charger, please? If I turn on the air, will that bother you? I hope not. Yeah, it'll probably make a bunch of noise in there. Won't your fan be okay for a while? Open the window. No, it's going to be pouring here in about an hour. Can I have my charger? Dog thing. What dog thing? Oh, the beeper? Yeah, it's on in your window. Yeah, if you turn the air on, I'm not gonna be able to hear this window. All right. Will you turn it on when you come to bed? Yes, I will. Good night. I love you. I love you. Yeah, don't put my ladder away or I won't be able to get down. I know Dutch is gonna come over and take a shower. Okay, she can take a shower. Just tell her not to put my ladder down. I'm gonna get in there right now. All right, hold on. I gotta hook you guys up. I'll drop you again. There you go. So hi Brandon, is anybody on right now? Anybody else live right now? I have my candle going up here. No. I think they eat just about everything they can eat. How you doing, Brandon? Besides the storms. Yeah, Denny said we're about ready to get hit. So if it starts storming here, I don't know how long I'll be able to stay in the window. What do you mean, you guess? Do you guys all say Merry Christmas, or have you gotten on the bandwagon to say Happy Holidays? Amen to that, Ramona. I'm not going to ever stop saying Merry Christmas. How's work, Cryptid? Boy, everybody that's working ought to really, really be thankful. Jeez. Hey, Rich King, how are you? Long time no see. Merry Christmas is right. That's the way it's got to be. I'm waiting. If you hear Dusty scream, they love messing with her. Don't you humbug me. Neither one of you better humbug me. That's it. You're grounded. Really? Did you have to come? You had to come back on? It's probably because I dropped the phone, Mike. You know how many times I dropped this phone? Important for what? I'm not important. How you been, Rich? Well, there's a lot of people having surgeries. Hi, Arena. It's been a minute since I seen you. I know I started kind of late, but got my shower and got things cleaned up. Great to hear that. You're so bad. All right, Tony. Oh, yeah, a lot has happened. You're not kidding. Boy, this year's just flown by like crazy, and so much has happened. Good grief. As you guys know, because I haven't been on in so long, I'm just inundated with a bunch of stuff. We're still trying to get the house running and, running order and working and up and down with illnesses and people getting sick and good grief, normal life. But that just happens. It's not how many times you fall, it's how many times you get up. Well, I miss you too, Brandon. I really do miss everybody. I know I say that every time you guys get to see me, but not see me, but when I get on here. But I seriously miss the almost every night lives. And I think if I go back to the live chats at night, if I was able to, I'd have a whole bunch more activity because they're really wanting some attention. I think it's time. Hey, Chris. Well, you too. I'll write back to you. Oh, wrong Chris. Good night. God bless you, Chris. Yeah, I understand that. There's a lot of people that have gotten everything that's happened has gotten them so angry, so anxious, so much depression, but they keep forgetting, we read the end of the book. All this stuff is supposed to happen. You have to praise God through it. You got to make sure that you're strong in your faith and your trust. And if he's putting you through a test, it's only to make you stronger, to rely more on him. You guys, I'm telling you, I have been so used to all my life being in control, what I thought was control. And my whole family can tell you that. I was a control freak. And I made sure things got done. If someone didn't do it, I went and did it. That's just the way it was. But to totally let go and let God be in control was the hardest thing I've ever done in my life. I mean, it's the hardest thing I've ever done in my life. And I look back at the things that I gave to the Lord and that changed, and the things that I'm still hanging on to that haven't. So when it's real easy for people to say, oh, just trust God, well, it's not that easy just to trust God. It is very, very hard. As humans, we are programmed to take care of what we need to take care of and to turn around and hand that to somebody that you've never seen or met is very, very hard to do. To walk away from what you're used to doing and watch things in your eyes because you're not handling it, and in your eyes, in your opinion, watch them fall apart because they're not happening the way that they would if you handled it. Boy, I'll tell you, that is hard. It is really hard. So, uh, my my best suggestion, if you're struggling with that, is just to start. Yeah, we don't do religion. We do faith, but we don't do religion. We have to let go and let God, because if you don't, I'm telling you, things get worse because you have a tendency to blame yourself when things go bad, pat yourself on the back when things go cool, when things go good. Sorry, I'm reading when I'm talking. Blame, when things go bad. We got to stop blaming society or each other, or we got to stop putting the blame on somebody. Just let it go. You're not gonna add a day or an hour to your life, whether it does or it doesn't. You are not in control. And the sooner you realize you're not in control, the better off you'll be. And I'm still struggling with it, trust me. Like I said, I've always been a control freak. So if it doesn't get done right away, I was on it. And trust me, I was on it. If somebody doesn't do something I wanted them to get done, I'd just get out there and do it myself. If things weren't going the way I wanted to do, I would get out there and do it myself. Well, looking back, I wasn't doing it by myself. Yeah, that's, like I said, that's really hard for a lot of people to swallow. But I am having a grand old time. I spend my time with the Lord in the morning, go about my business during the day. I'm not as stressed as I used to be because there's nothing I can do. There's absolutely nothing I can do. So I spend a lot of time in prayer. I pray for people all the time, uh, because I think it's really needed. I think people need help. That's right. Well, I didn't think it was an illusion. Oh, what an education. Oh, my goodness. Well, like I said, things are they're moving right along. I don't care one way or another. Yeah, things will get done eventually. You really? I bet you there's a lot of people on this chat that are that way. Kind of like-minded people kind of hang out together. Listen, you can't hear nothing out there. It's quiet. I love how quiet it is. Well, thank you, Andrew. This is a great family. Well, I understand that too, Mike. But you know me, I got a big mouth. So I just say what I say. I gotta be careful what I say too, because the minute I tell somebody not to do something, I'm gonna go through it. Never fails. And Dusty's got to come over and take her shower, and then after she takes her shower and leaves, then I'll start listening and start watching. Although I wouldn't doubt it one bit if we didn't have company already close by. The neighbor's dog. I think when they do that huff noise, I think that's their way of saying hello. And we hear that quite often. That's right. That's right. I'm watching. Gotta find out which way it's coming from. Excuse me. Welcome back, Arena. I got my clove started. I have clove and alcohol right now. You should see my plantain plants. Oh my goodness, they are huge. And I'll get ready to get those dried out. I'm gonna have to grow a whole bunch more. I love plantain. It is so good for everything. My echinacea did not grow. My chamomile did not grow. I have yarrow on the property, so I'll wait till spring for that. You know, or mid-spring, almost summer. Good or bad, Arena. Like I said, I miss everybody too. Sincerely, I do miss everybody. I miss sitting up here and jaw jacking or being quiet. One of the two. Well, more so jaw jacking than quiet. I'm looking to see where the noise is coming from. Denny, don't blow me. I don't know about you guys, but what do you think about this? I told you I found those 12 by 12 squares. So up here in the loft, all I'm going to do is put those peel and stick things down. Oh, you do? Dee's running around like a chicken with her head cut off. I want to put those 12 by 12 squares up here in the loft. And if I can, I found a really, really, really nice pattern that would go so nice in the house. No, Quinn, I haven't been online. I jumped on, I forgot, I think it was Tex. I jumped on his channel, said hello. He wasn't even on. And just jumped back off again. But I haven't been online in so long. I haven't even gone onto my Facebook page. I get up at 7, go to work, come home anytime from 5 till 8. Or if I spend the night there, I spend the night 3 or 4 days or sometimes a week at, you know, one of the patients' houses. No, wrong kind of plantain, Southern. I'm talking about the wild edible plantain, not the banana. Hey, Miss Sissy, how are you, sweetie? How are things going? Are you okay? Well, stupid question, but you heard laughing? I talked to Bog, Bigfoot in Germany. Good, sweetie. A lot of prayers for you, hon. I wish I could hug you. And he was asking the same thing a lot of other people were. I haven't heard from Belle in quite a while, and I haven't heard from Jamie Harms in a long time. I'm just beside myself about those guys. There's so many people I haven't heard from. Of course, that's my fault. I could be a better friend and, you know, try to get out there. But I have tried contacting Jamie multiple times, and I'm not getting any response. So if anybody sees her on any channel, would you, if she's changed her number or something, would you please ask her to contact me? I haven't seen her at all. You went outside again, Tony? What is your problem? Is there something wrong? I'm telling you. How's Belle doing, Martha? Yeah, I talked to him a couple of days ago. Rick's okay. Yeah, and the past 5 years have been pretty rough. I would say, you know, everybody's still standing, still breathing. We're doing really well. Could be worse, huh? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Well, remember I said the family I'm taking care of right now, the gentleman, they've been through both the bananas 1 and 2. It seems like they, and her dad went into the hospital and he was diagnosed like yours, sis, with the bananas too. And, but all he had was, you know, a sore throat, and he tested positive. And I just shook my head. I said, you know, I don't trust them as far as I could throw them. And right now, I couldn't throw them 5 feet. So it's ridiculous. It's the stupidest thing I've ever heard in my life. Like I said, I'm not saying that the viruses aren't real. I'm not saying that common colds aren't real. I'm not saying any of that kind of stuff. What I'm saying is the panic and the pandemic and all the comments and the lies and all that is ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. It's got people panicking when they shouldn't panic. Well, praise God for that, Martha. But a lot of people died. And I don't know, you know, what bothers me a lot is the testing, you know, the testing that they do. Testing on the medications they give, testing on the way that they test you for the bananas, you know, virus. Everything that they're doing just bothers me. I feel like a guinea pig, you know. I've always felt like a guinea pig when it comes to medicines. No, I'm sure the numbers aren't real. But there's just too many natural things. And there's too many natural channels on YouTube, guys, that'll tell you all kinds of stuff, you know. Good deal, sis. I mean, if you look out there, you're going to find thousands of channels that'll tell you how to raise your own stuff and how to take care of stuff, how to get rid of, you know, toothaches and arthritis and all kinds of other stuff. You know, people like me that have been studying it for all these years, I watch some of the stuff come and go and I just shake my head because one person will tell you that this, let's just say orange peels are the new acne treatment, and then all of a sudden everybody's out there buying oranges and slapping them on their face. This is so crazy, absolutely crazy what people will fall for because they're nuts. They're absolutely nuts. Yeah, that's true. I don't think we're gonna have a next one, hon, to tell you the truth. It's gonna peter out, and something else is going to take its place. You watch, just like we said what was going to happen before, it happened. So something else is going to pop up. Just be prepared, because they're doing everything in their power, like I said, to keep people scared and keep people in a panic position. So you follow the leader. You know, if they like the toilet paper thing, everybody and their brother ran out there and started stockpiling toilet paper. For what reason? No, Mike, don't do that. Now, oranges won't work, but limes will if you have adult acne. Lime peels will work. Oh, yeah, it hasn't been right for a long time, Andrew. Denny, are you in bed? Yes, he's in bed. Okay. I'm going to have to go down and get my own coffee. I don't know why I'm so happy today. Joy of the Lord is my strength. You mean O Biden? That's what I call him. I call him O Biden. Yeah, we won't go there. You and your Cheetos. Oh, my word. Do you know I actually had orange fingernails last week because I ate a bag of Cheetos? You know, I'm sorry to hear that, Arena. Yeah, everybody's been through a lot. Everybody's been through a lot. I've been listening to people and reading, you know, some of the comments they're making. It breaks my heart. Yeah, no one in my family's had it either. And in fact, the people I've worked for over this past, 3 or 4 months, which has been multiple people, they've all had it. And I never met anyone who had had it. Anyways, depressing subject. Moving on. I promise to diligently pray for every single one of you that are going through any kind of health issue, financial issue, physical issue, mental issue, whatever it is, spiritual issue. I promise to diligently pray, and I do pray every night, and I add you guys to that prayer list. What are you laughing at, Shane? I'm crazy tonight. Oh, I'm so happy. It sure does feel good to be home. And every time I do come home after a week or after a few days, yeah, I hear you. After a few days, I come home and I look at the house and I'm just smiling. One day at a time. One change at a time. And I get to have my grandkids here for Christmas. And I got a stove, so I'm actually going to be able to cook. Woohoo! I made zucchini bread yesterday. Then I made a big pot of vegetable soup. And then I made my husband, yeah, a lot of times Southern and I will work overnight. I'll stay for a week at a person's house, especially if they're passing. Then Denny's favorite meal is meatloaf, mashed potatoes, and gravy. And so I got home from work yesterday and I made that for him. And I was just happy that I had a stove and an oven. But I get to make pies and stuff like the cookies for Christmas. I do appreciate the prayers. You guys have, your prayers have sustained me through a lot this year. Yeah, my favorite zucchini bread or pumpkin bread. I like banana bread, but I like the other one. It's not the only option, Quinn. In fact, it shouldn't even be an option. Like I said, we'll change the subject. Wait for our big guys to come out and say hello. Are you going to say hello? Hello? Yeah, I'm working hospice at people's houses. I don't care. I would leave the hospital if I had that issue. Yeah, I know, right, Arena? I'm doing it too because a lot of people I'm talking to have other issues, and there's some of the stuff I'm not familiar with. There's some blood disorders that's been popping up on my emails that I don't think I remember going through in nursing school. I didn't recognize the names, so I had to look them up. They're coming up with brand new diseases that I'd never heard of before, and they're not idiopathic, but they've just changed the names. Yeah, it's a hard job, Southern. It's a very hard job. You see a lot of death. You got to watch the family members go through it. Some take it gently, and some don't take it very well. I was going to whistle, but Mike's here, so if I whistle, I'll blow his eardrums out. No, I can't whistle anymore because they pulled that tooth. Ivermectin, hydroxychloroquine, yep. Dang. I don't know. Hey, Chev, how are you, sweetie? Oh my goodness, lurks a lot. That's crazy. I don't know if the tree knocking, you know what? I don't know because I've heard them, knock on trees plenty of times here, and it sounds like a real heavy, knock. Who be sweet? To your ears? I am. Oh, that's awesome, sissy. How you been, Chev? That's normal, Southern. A lot of people do. Andrew, I don't know if it's a location between the big guys one to another, or it's a warning that people are there. I don't know exactly what it's for, but I do know that I've been knocked at many times, and it's just like, I can't tell you if they're saying hello or if they're telling, the other ones where they're at. I couldn't tell you what it is. I've never sat down and talked to one, and nobody has that I know of. And if they have, they may share, they may not. You never know what the truth is, because, here's something I'm figuring out by watching all these years of watching some of these channels. A lot of people will tell you something that's going on, but they kind of twist it just enough to where it's interesting, but it might not be exactly the truth. And if you have the big guys on your property, or if you have an area you go to and you try to do the same thing that those other people do, that might be dangerous. I mean, I'd be very careful imitating what other people do. Ooh, That sounded like a knock. And I would never call somebody out saying that they're fake. I'm just saying I've been listening to, and I've had all my own experiences. And I like listening to other people and their experiences too. But sometimes I can just almost pick it up that it's slightly not exactly true. I don't say anything, but again, I wouldn't repeat what they do or what they say. I do my own thing, and I think that's what everybody should do. I think they should do their own thing and find out what works for them. No, I haven't, Arena, not at all. I haven't been back there. I didn't want to call Boo. Um, tell Shane I said goodnight. Love him too. Tony, well, stop going outside, you bad boy. Yeah, it's you can almost pick it up. You know, you can almost, I don't know. Like I said, just do what you do in your own. You figure it out between you and them. Yeah. Oh, hey, you guys want to hear something really funny? I have a web app that keeps popping up on my phone about jobs, part-time jobs and full-time jobs. And this is the gospel truth. Okay. It said Navy part-time job for cryptozoology, the U.S. Navy. And I was like, what? That's exactly what it said. That the Navy was hiring somebody or hiring people for research in cryptozoology. I literally started laughing. I said, you got to be kidding me. Why would the Navy, what would the Navy have anything to do with that? Oh, that does sound good. I want potato salad. Yeah, gospel truth. That's what it said. It just kind of freaked me out. Next time you come, Martha, you got to bring potato salad. I have to go get coffee. Yeah, I don't know what they're looking for. Mermaids. I don't know. I don't know what they're looking for, but it's the truth. Ramona, I'll look for it and I'll get you a screenshot and I'll send it to you. It was amazing. I just sat there going, "You've got to be why? What about the Navy have to do with cryptozoology? Now, maybe the Army or the, Green Berets. I mean, but Navy? Something's not right there. I think I will too now, Southern. Swastika. That's perfect, Arena. Swamp Thing. Oh my gosh. I don't know. Maybe they're finding more sea creatures out there. Who knows? I don't know. Couldn't tell you. It's just way beyond my comprehension. I have enough with this stuff here. All right, I'm going to get more coffee. I'll be right back, guys. You guys behave yourselves. Be good. Be right back. Well, not right back, but I'll be back. Get off me. I gotta climb down out of this attic. Oops. They'll see you with you. Did you see the Christmas tree? said you're going to be mad because we wanted to do it together, but nobody else is going to be here. But you and me. Brittany's been bugging me every day, asking me to take pictures for her, so I just didn't put it together. We'll do all the Christmas presents, wrapping them, put them up there. Yeah. Okay, don't move my ladder. Please don't move my ladder. Oh. Well, at least this is better than the crawl space that it used to be. Woo. Yeah, who knows how much you can believe on YouTube, huh? There's some pretty interesting stuff. I love watching the nature stuff. And I watch that chiropractor. There's a chiropractor out there, and I know he's Asian, but the stretches that he teaches you how to do are awesome. And they've been working on my sciatic, so I kind of like him too. And anything that has to do with animals. Hello? Oh, Kahina. Peanut. I need some more lights out there. Since this is where I'll go live, I can't hang the lights in the trees because they just don't work. So I got to find some other way. And I think the way we did it before was probably the best one. Best way is to buy those little cheap solar ones that you stick in the ground. Although I told you guys before, no, I haven't noticed. The ones I had out there before, remember I had 3 out there, and one of them disappeared and the other one was busted, like someone stepped on it. I don't know anything about that, to tell you the truth. I don't know what they're connected to. I don't know squat. I'm not knowledgeable when it comes to that kind of stuff. The only thing I know is what happens here. Yeah, sometimes I can listen to Steve, and sometimes I can't because of his language. But sometimes there's a lot of, pretty decent stories. And I listened to the last one that he did. I want to find out the story before that he mentioned right off the bat. And he said it was an amazing story. Well, I can't find that one. I don't remember if he said the name, the title. But it was a pretty freaky story. For those of you that asked, who got someone mad at you, Sarah? This is such an interesting subject, Andrew, because there's so much going on. Well, Southern, they're everywhere. They're absolutely everywhere. And I was going to tell you, Denny's having his ups and his downs. He has good days, he has bad days. We'd appreciate any prayers for him. I worry about him, when I'm gone. I'm trying not to stay overnight as long as I used to. I'm trying to make sure that I'm home. Which one was that? You can see what? The big guy swimming in the water? Shut up, stomach. Do you know the title of that one? Was it a recent one? I didn't see that one. Do you remember the name of it, Southern? Yeah, I used to see that. Arena, I saw that on the other property we used to be able to do. Okay, thank you, Southern. Yeah, it's hard. I can't handle the language. Everybody knows I can't handle the language. Thanks, hon. Yeah, I'd appreciate prayers for Denny. Poor guy. He's breaking my heart. The hunter guy. Well, my personal opinion, just my personal opinion, but it doesn't take very many brain cells to use use curse language all the time, and it's very degrading. You know, I think it takes more brain cells to come up with a better word. Why would we be mad at you, Sarah? How to hunt. That's it, Chef. Thank you very much. What's his last name? Thank you very much. I appreciate the prayers. Denny made a comment to me not too long back that he didn't think he was going to make it till Christmas, and it just blew my mind. Yeah, I don't know his last. Isdell, whatever his name is. Yeah, I like the stories. I like listening to stories. I'll go to Duke's channel and I'll listen to some of those. I haven't been to a lot of channels, like I said, and especially this past like 4 months, I haven't been gone. You guys know that if you're on the channels, the lives, you don't see me on there. I just can't do, I can't do that when I'm taking care of people. I rarely use my phone. Thank you, Chev. Are you passing out cookies tonight, Chev? Well, you know what I like to do is when I'm thinking about all the bad stuff that happens, I like to try to look at all the good, the things that have turned out good, that started out bad, and try very hard to maintain the good stuff. It keeps me going. Sarah, why do you think people are mad at you? If you concentrate more on the good stuff, You look at the bad, then you look at the good. 5 tubs, you're funny. You probably do. um, it makes life a whole bunch easier. I can almost always replace a bad memory with a good one, a bad event with a good one. I think, Sarah, and I'm just guessing here, but I'm thinking that you're thinking because last time you were on, you asked for help. Everybody on this channel that comes on this channel knows that at the end of the month, you guys usually ask for help. So it's up to the Lord, and trust me, he puts it on people's hearts to help. There's a lot of us going through financial difficulties, a lot of us, and it's really hard not to say to people that you need help. You guys make sure that at the end of the month or when I come on here that you always ask for help. Everybody knows that. If someone gets mad at you for it, you don't have to worry about it. Like I said, there's a lot of people here probably that could use some financial help. They just they won't ask. Money seems to be a bad subject or a rough subject for a lot of people. You need to come visit, Sherry. Um, but it's just the way it is. Well, go lay down for a little bit, Tony, and somebody will go look at it. And yeah, I agree with Martha, Ramona. We'll be praying for Richard. I've been praying for Richard anyway. It's very, very hard, especially this time of year. A lot of people do get into a depressive state, but don't. I can't say don't do it. Okay, what's a better way of saying it? That depression's not going to change anything except for make things worse. If you can throw in the good stuff, thank you very much for all your prayers, guys. If you can throw in the good stuff, the blessings that you have, it just makes, what new diagnosis? It just makes things a little easier. It doesn't mean you're going to get out of that depressive state. We can pray against depression because it's a spirit. Depression is a spirit. So we can pray against the spirit of depression. But the only thing I can tell you as working with hospice patients and their families is concentrate on the good stuff, the blessings that you have right now, not the past, not the future, right now. Oh, that's right. Yeah, I remember now. It's not easy when you're in the middle of, oh my gosh, we don't have any money, can't pay the bills, don't have any food, the car's not running, it's going to break down. The house is a mess, the kids are driving me crazy, can't get my medicine on time. I mean, hello. Everybody and their brothers going through this. Everybody is at one level or another. But if you count your blessings, look at what you do have. You have life, you have breath, you have family, you have, maybe a place to live. You might not be able to pay the bills, but at least you got a roof over your head. There's so many blessings, that you can, I'm sure you can come up with at least one blessing that you have every single day. If you can concentrate on that blessing, mourning, meaning mourning, sorrowful, may last for the night, but joy comes in the morning because your blessings are renewed daily. Yeah, I did, Chev. In fact, I was thinking about you last week. I wanted so bad to go live, but the weather was just so blasted bad. Yeah, exactly. I can look out there and look at the place that I live in. Now, it might not be the best, but I live in the woods. You know, it's quiet out here. It's beautiful out here. You know, I listen to the birds and the crickets and the silence. It's just beautiful. Yeah, I tell people that usually go through that stuff. Yeah, same here, Sissy. To keep a journal and read that journal like every 4 or 5 days. Go back and read it. See how much you've been blessed, even though the feelings were bad. I love my Bible. Yeah, you have to keep your head up. Got to keep your feet firmly planted on the ground. My favorite saying is, I will not be moved. I will not be moved. Weebles wobble, but they don't fall down. I'm a weeble. You know, one of those punching bags that you used to hit when you were a kid and it popped back up? That's me. What are you going to let out of the bag? What? All right, what are you boys talking about? Yeah, simple things are better. Day by day. That's why they came up with that phrase, stop and smell the roses. There's so many things that you can take for that, though. GABA's one of the best. I don't know, Ramona, I was just sitting listening to that. Oh, cool. Yeah, so see, I know a lot of people that are bipolar. Good grief, Southern. That's rough. Yeah, I grew up in downtown Cleveland, Ohio. Grew up with alcohol, drugs in the family, guns, death. I'm surprised I'm not both bipolar. Ashwagandha is good for that. Really good for that. I wouldn't suggest St. John's wort unless they're not on medication. We do pray for you, Sarah. You have something specific, Sarah? Keep a journal, guys. Keep a journal. And email me if you want some ideas for bipolar or depression, anxiety, all that kind of stuff. There are so many things. And the guy I'm taking care of right now, he refuses to take some of the medicine for his dementia and Alzheimer's, and his daughter doesn't want him on it either. But I gave her a list of things and she went and bought them. And today, praise God, today he actually played dominoes. Or was it yesterday? Played dominoes, and she said he played it normally. In fact, the score was 280, 275, and 270. Possible, guys. Nothing is impossible. If you want specific prayer, we can, always do specific prayer. No, thank you. I think it's cold enough here. I don't think I could survive in Canada. No, thank you. Mike, did you fall asleep? Yeah. Well, Cleveland, Ohio is rock and roll capital of the world. Oh, no way. I wouldn't survive, Chev. I heard that. Did you guys hear the click? Hello? What, hon? No, go ahead. Yeah, you can go ahead. They won't change unless they chase you. No, you're fine, hon. Love you too. Good night. Yeah, well, like I said, Sissy, it was 80 degrees the other day, and then 75 today, and now tomorrow the low is supposed to be 28 degrees. Did anybody go back and look at his video? Yeah, that sounds like talking. You guys hear that? You talking about Christmas presents, Sarah? We're not going to have Christmas presents. It's not about presents. You guys got each other. That's the best gift you got. Tony, why don't you go out there and go live? I'm teasing. Don't you dare. Well, you can if you want, but I wouldn't go out there if I were you. Yep. Change that to the other one. You already have presents, but the wrong presents. Not the wrong spelling. Good night, Sissy. Love you too, hon. We don't exchange gifts, Sarah. We just, we eat together as a family. We count our blessings like I do Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving's my favorite holiday because we all get to reflect over what we're thankful for. But Christmas to me, because I know it's not exactly Christ's birthday, but Christmas to me is just another day to celebrate, what we're thankful for. The one that Tony just posted, Ramona. You're so bad, Tony. Yeah. Exactly, Andrew. That's hit it the nail on the head. Oh, sis, guess what I did? And I looked in the mirror after I got out of the shower today and I chopped my hair off again. Christmas is about gifts, but not the physical gifts. It's the spiritual gifts. Peace, love, joy, mercy, compassion, forgiveness. That's the gifts of Christmas. Not something wrapped in wrapping paper. Oh, Mike. Yeah, I just looked in the mirror and just started. I had to have Denny come over and cut. I held my hair out, but I'd had him cut because I couldn't cut it. Yeah, I don't believe you, Tony. Yes, way, Sherry. You know, there's a lot of people that probably don't agree with what I say on here as far as, and I know I'm always preaching about Jesus and stuff like that, but listen, if you guys knew me back in the day and the person I am now, good Lord, you would see the mighty hand of God just in one person. He has changed me 360. I wouldn't go back for nothing. And I'm experiencing things now that I never have my entire life, and it is joyful. Not all of it. Some of it's pretty hard when you look in the mirror. But, you know, you see the man that you are, the person that you really are. You see all your imperfections, you know. Well, when you walk away, you just go about your business during the day and you forget about all that. Well, spiritually, if you think about it, that's the same thing that you lived through. You look at yourself in a mirror. You have to take things apart. Yeah. Well, I got tired of those little teeny hairs on the back of my neck. They were irritating me, so I just whacked it off. Oh, you have no idea, Andrew. I am a character. But I love my insanity. I'm good at it. Ask anybody, they'll tell you. Mike fell asleep on us again. Poor Mike. Okay, I'm listening. I want just once for you guys to hear that cowbell. Why don't you guys play with the toys I got you, huh? Oh, hey, if anybody out there finds a wooden flute, let me know where you found it, please. I've been looking online for wooden flutes. I need to get another one. But a real flute, you know, one that can actually change when you put your fingers on it. The one that I got, although I'm keeping that one because it was a present, yeah, I gave him a cowbell. But I need a real flute that makes different noises, because the one that I have doesn't really make different noises, just makes one boop noise. So if I get the other one, I can make different noises with it, set it out there, and see if they can't repeat it or start playing with it. The cowbell I've heard probably 3 times. I don't know how to make one, Andrew. I can paint a house. I can restore a house, but I can't make a flute. Are you kidding me, Ramona? He enjoys going outside and getting zapped. You should know that by now. Oh, really? Does it work like a real flute? Now, there you go, making me want to learn something else. Why would I want to do that? Yeah. Ah, sweet. Football. Listen. You can try that, Southern. I know they don't like, well, mine don't like certain noises. They just flat out won't bother with them. But you know, like I put up those little chimes, and those got knocked down like immediately. So I don't think they like the chime, the little metal chimes. I don't think they like them very well. And I don't like the wooden ones because they keep me awake. Can you imagine me having one of those, Tony? Yeah, I just give them toys. I don't give them food. I just give them toys. They love flutes. And I have to find another place to put marbles because Denny knocked down my marbles and my rocks that I gave them. I'm not concerned. Listen to that. Sounds like a tornado coming from a distance. Hear it? Isn't that weird? It's getting stronger. Ooh, it's getting real strong. Wow. See where my property is? We're kind of like in a bowl. And so the trees on both sides of it, when it's real windy, the trees get it, but we don't get the wind. I could be standing outside and not feel it, but you can hear it. Yeah, that's the little one, Ramona, is making those clicks. The click noise is the young one. Listen to that. Wow. Here it comes. Nope, it's not raining. You hear that? Ooh, my light went on. Oh, God. Oh, dear Jesus. What the heck? I couldn't tell you that, Southern. Yeah, it was something big. I heard it. I don't know yet, Sharon. I can't see anything, but my light went on. Holy smokes. Ooh. Yeah, I don't care. Just as long as the phone doesn't get wet, I'll be fine. Do you hear that thing take off running? The light went on and then you could hear him running. I told you, I know it's I know it's the young one. I want to see how big he is now, or she. I gotta go out looking for prints. Maybe after the storm. I'll be off tomorrow and Sunday. I'd like to go live again tomorrow night if I can. Ooh. I hear a dog way off in the distance. Yeah, I know, I heard that, Southern. I don't know, I'll probably go live probably earlier tomorrow than it just depends on the weather, honestly. It's supposed to be really cold. That's what I mean, Ramona. Hey! Hey! Tucking your tail. Sherry, don't do that. It's okay. You need to come visit. Get your butt down here. Uh-oh. Shh, 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 shh. Good night, Sherry. Much love. Do you hear that? You'll make it, Sarah. God is faithful. Ooh. Come on, babies. Come on, babies. Oh, oh. Can you guys hear the leaves? Can you hear them walking through the leaves? Are you guys able to hear that? And are you hearing better tonight on I've got my my audio thing going. Listen. Love you. Good night, hon. Yeah, they're running around out there, and I'm wondering who all it is or what all it is. I know that little one loves it right here, because, I mean, I'm not 50 feet away from that tree line. Okay, Tony. I heard that. Can you hear that? If the dogs would shut up, you can hear them walking through the leaves. Hush up, crazy mutt. And sometimes I think some of the dog sounds out there are them imitating the dogs because they can get them started. Martha, that's right out. That's right out there on that side that I sit at. You can hear him walking. You can hear him rustling through the leaves. And listen to the way the dogs are barking. What's that tapping noise? Did you guys hear that tapping noise? Yeah, it did, didn't it, Ramona? And we knew it wasn't Tank, but it sounded just like Tank. I swear sometimes they imitate him. Oh, Mike. Wakey, wakey. I don't know, I can't tell. If I, oh, I heard that. If I put my head too much closer to the window, you guys will fall. So I have to stay back. Yeah, I do too, Southern. Sometimes they're good at it, sometimes they're not. Like we heard a cow last week that didn't sound like a cow. I mean, you could tell it wasn't a cow. Okay, Quinn. It was the most ominous cow soundish that I've ever heard. Now remember, they like noise to cover up their noise. And don't forget, because it's windy, sometimes the taps can be tree limbs up against each other. There's that noise again. Huh? Huh? See, hear that? Huh? I swear that's hello. Huh? Oh, I don't think so. I don't think they control the weather. I don't get that deep into any of this stuff. I mean, I could be so far off base, it's crazy, but I don't think so. Yeah, you heard them do that, right? That little huff they do. And if it's real deep, it's the bigger one, but if it's low, like you just heard it, that's the little one. I'm saying little, but I don't even know how big it is now. I know last year, this past year, it couldn't have been any taller than 4 or 5 foot max, because I saw it run on all fours. Huh? Huh? The heck? My stomach is talking. Feed me, Seymour. I haven't found a whole bunch of X structures here. I have some, but not very many. I think there's one clan here, and I think that's why they don't have very many X's. I think they've been here for a while. I think the same clan has been here for a while because, and I was told by someone that I trust fairly well that there were DM. Now, see, as far as the crow flies, it's not but maybe 10 miles northeast of me that is DM country. And someone told me that to be careful because they were on the move this direction. I said, well, I'm not worried about it. Well, then all activity kind of stopped here for a while. And I had some pretty, I think I was live one night with you guys where we had some pretty tense feelings. But, you know, I wasn't concerned about it. And now, you know, now these guys are back running around. See, I can hear movement over there. That's to the right. Whoa, that was a nice gust of wind. Blow me down. I'm just listening. I think I just saw eye shine. Is that eye shine? Look straight ahead, guys. A little bit left of center. Yeah, they're in a 40 by 80 dog pen. They're fine. No, it's not really a license to hunt them. It was supposed to be just to pull in some, you know, revenue to the state, and he made it sound like it was a joke, but it really wasn't a joke, and I haven't heard anything, you know, so far. Of course, no one has caught one or shot one or whatever. I just don't think it was a very smart idea for him to do it that way, but he was inundated with people telling him that he was just flat out dumb, you know, stupid for bringing it up. I mean, he really got slammed hard. I mean, lots of people, and not just from Oklahoma. But I haven't, like I said, I haven't heard anything. But that's why I stopped all that stuff. Yeah, it's ridiculous. And there were people that were offering a lot more money. And I guess he realized that was not a very smart move. You bring people in here during deer hunting season, and people are going to get shot. Because not everybody around here wears, you know, orange when they go hunting. You got people that have lived here for 45, 50, 60 years that are out in the woods just in their, not even in camo, just in their jeans and a t-shirt. You know, sitting in the woods waiting for a deer to come by. They're not going to catch one. Oh, how cute. Well, I'm watching. It kind of looks like an orangish yellow color, and it's been there for a little bit. Now, you guys might not be able to see it, but I'm looking at on my screen. I can see it, and it's a discolor. It's very, very faint. It's a discoloration, probably, like I said, a little bit left of center. And there is a tree, a big tree right there. And I'm watching it. Because just for a brief second, I thought I saw eye shine. Exactly. It's just the intelligent thing to do. I mean, people make me crazy, but these guys have been here all their lives. Yep, it certainly did, Ramona. Like I said, I think he realized his mistake. Well, clean off your screen, silly. Who's inverted? Sis, are you inverted? I need to know if you can see something there. Is Tony back here or Tony go out again? Hello, Jerry. Welcome. And how are things in Scotland? Yeah, well, they have a tendency sometimes to come on our property, but we let them know. I had to go out there and shoot off a couple of rounds just to let them know they've gotten so close. It makes me mad. Well, I've got to get something out there, Andrew. I got to get some lights out there so we have reference. Okay, Tony. I don't think so, Ramona. Sis, have I done a video from up here? Hello, Carolyn Bell. How are you? Chev. You are so bad. You haven't changed a bit. Okay, maybe I'm gonna have to do that. I'll have to do a daytime video up here. I don't know. I don't know. You want me to do a brief one tomorrow so you guys can see? 25 acres. How's Carol doing, Bill? All right, I'll do a daytime video. Hear it? Do you hear that? Walking. I heard you. What do you mean no audio? You gonna start throwing things now? Huh? Here comes the rain. How cold is it there, Jerry? I heard that too. Nope. Put it in the Lord's hands and don't worry about it. Yeah, that was actually walking on the rocks. I heard the rocks move. Right now you're hearing rain on the roof, but before the rain started, they threw something. Ooh, it's getting windy. All right, I'll stay on as long as I can. If it starts getting too windy, I'm going to lose my internet. You guys are going to start scrolling, whatever it's called. Filtering, buffering, portal. Ah, yeah, I'm inside. I'm upstairs. Yeah, holy moly. Yeah, I hope you're doing well too. How are you, Barry? There it is again. Listen. Come on. Hi, Bill. Come on, babies. I heard that. Woo. Yeah, that's the little one. Like I said, I don't know how little it is now, but you can tell by the voice. I think it's a female. I think it's a young female. The voice is just not gruff. Bill, how's Carol? Yeah. Berry, berry, berry browning, berry browning. Whoa. That was a nice gust. Oh, good. Is she feeling better? I'm gonna turn out that candle. That way I could see better out there. The light's still on behind me, though. I wish it wasn't. Good. Praise God. Good to hear. Give her a hug for me. Good night, Sarah. Good night, Shane. God bless you guys. Nope, not happening. I'll probably end up at your house, Tony. That storm's all the way across the United States, you know. Oh, really? I didn't know that. Oh, it's starting to rain. Hold on. Oh, hold on. I gotta take you away from the window. It's raining. Go away. Here comes the rain. Oh, really? No snow. Oh, crap. Hold on. I gotta move this stuff. Close the window. Oh, it's raining inside. Okay, you're not gonna be able to see nothing, but I'll just leave you here. Now you're not gonna see nothing. I had to close the window because the rain's coming in. Let me see if it stops. I'm melting. Is it that warm? I don't mind the snow. I just don't like the cold weather. Oh, it's raining. Yeah, it is, Bill. It's been really, the weather's been really crazy. How bad does it look, Ramona? Is it totally green over my place? Oh my goodness. Let's see. I was on, I've been on quite a few. I was on Sawdust Beast. I was on with Vic Cundiff. Yeah, that's perfect, Tony. I was on with DDoS. I was on with, who else have I been on with? Well, I was on with Christy. Yeah, it's storming. Oh, well, whatever. I bet you they're having fun playing out there now. Yeah, Tex. I don't know who else I've been on with. I think that's it. Oh, and that guy from Paranormal, whatever it was called. Listen to that rain. If you go back to some of my older videos, Andrew, especially 2018, I had some really good videos. I mean, we had some really good activity. Oh, that's true, Quinn. That's very true. The last ice storm we had, I saw more 4x4s in a ditch than I saw anything else. Oh yeah, I was on Bigfoot Odyssey. But I was only on Bigfoot Odyssey for a few minutes. Anyways, I think I'll go ahead and end the live chat, guys, since we're not going to be able to do nothing. And what I'll do is maybe tomorrow I'll go on, if it's not raining, and show you a daytime. I'll just do a brief, one of those 1-minute videos, those quick videos. I'll just do that from up here so you guys can see the terrain and stuff and see what's out there. Mark who? I mean, when I was with Bigfoot Odyssey there? Well, thank you for showing up. I appreciate it. And like I said, I think I'll do a video tomorrow so you guys can see. I will, Bill. So you guys can see what you're looking at from up here. And then we'll see about going live tomorrow night if the weather permits. I know it's supposed to be 20-something degrees, but I have plenty of warm clothing I could sit up here with if my husband doesn't freak out and I freeze him out. But anyways, good night, everybody. Thank you very much. I appreciate you coming on and spending time with me. I love you all. God bless you. And I'll talk to you before Christmas. I know, Tony. We'll try this again tomorrow night. Good night. God bless you. Love y'all. Be good. Bye.